Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Kakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace, love, and salutations to the hopeful elect. This is your brother Dawdah from the Men of Valor campaign, Greenville, South Carolina, coming back with another video in sincerity and in truth, and Lord willing, it can be edifying. And I just wanted to cover this quick video. It was actually the Spirit. The Spirit hopped on the brother Shakam to actually do kind of a similar, lesson. All right, about trusting in our power. Mine is more to the tune of, all right, girding up, remaining girded spiritually. All right, because right now, man, the moment we're at concerning prophecy, the moment we're at concerning time, because we don't necessarily know exactly what time. When I say time, I'm meaning like in the grand scheme of eternity, in the grand scheme of, how close we are to the end, which we understand that. We understand that we're close. We're measuring the time. We're standing upon our watch. But we don't have the full idea, okay? We can't tell you the exact day when all hell is going to break loose. But what we can say is, according to what the Lord has told us and forewarned us of, all right, hey, we're going to be, we're in a spiritual warfare, man, which we've been in a spiritual warfare. But right now, Satan is definitely doing his big one, as Jake like to say. Satan doing his big one. Satan is going to be sending his henchmen. All right, Satan is going to be hopping on these people, all right, to try to knock us off our square. All right, and that's why we have to have a warrior mindset. We got to endure hardness as good soldiers of Yahweh Shah. All right, we got to have that Spartan-like mindset, man. I recently watched the movie 300. All right, not necessarily for the battles, but what they were saying in their mindset and their mentality. All right, no retreat, no surrender. All right, we marching forward. All right, because we doing this for our sovereignty. All right, just like they were doing that, for the sovereignty of Sparta. All right, we're doing this for the sovereignty of Yasharallah. All right, we're doing this for the sovereignty that we get to be back on top. All right, because everybody else is cool with Esau being on top. Yeah, these devils, or these different nations they see that Esau is fucked up, but what are they willing to do about it, man? All right, we're not gonna mask up arms and shit like that to try to take Esau down. But what we're doing is we going harder in the spirit. All right, because us going harder in the spirit, we're making the Lord's ears heavy, and the Lord is gonna come and do all the heavy lifting. The Lord is gonna send Yahweh Shah to come and redeem his elect and kick this devil out of power. All right, but we have to do our job as heralds, all right, as ambassadors of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah on the earth. We got to continue to do what we need to do. But right now we're in physical flesh. All right, we're subject to sin still. So Satan gonna try to corrupt your mind. All right, he's gonna try to have that old man creep back up. All right, he's gonna try to attack what would seem to be weak points in your life. Look at Job. Okay. Job, when the Lord allowed Satan to pretty much test Job, to touch him, all right, the Lord removed his hedge of protection from Job. All right, what happened? Even his woman said, what? Does thou still retain that integrity? Curse the Most High and die. All right, but guess what? Job, with all that, Job did not sin with his lips. Okay, he retained his integrity in the Lord and was increased at the latter end. All right, we come in that same stead. All right, we go through different things. We lose, we gain. We lose, we gain. All right, but we march forward, man. So we have to remain girded spiritually because Satan is he doing his big one right now, man. All right, he gonna be jumping on these people, these different people, family members, to try to knock you off your square. But the Lord has been preparing our minds and training us up. We're not like these people. We're not so easily moved by things, man. We're not overly emotional like these YNs and shit like that and these damn women. All right. So I wanted to get what the Lord said unto his disciples. Okay. This is Luke chapter 22 and verse 31. It says, and the Lord said, Simon, Simon, behold, Satan have desired to have you, that he may sift you as wheat. Okay. So the Lord is already putting us on game. All right, we apply this to us in this truth now. Satan desires to have us because he got these people, man. All these people in the world. Hey, Satan got dominion over these people. All right, they're plagued with all different types of demons, whether it's a vape demon, okay, a lust demon, an adulterous demon, a covetous demon, whatever, man. All right, these demons just fester in these people, but not in us. All right, we've become new creatures in Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shah, even though we're still in these, fucked up ass vessels. All right, but that's gonna change soon. But our minds can still be, basically, if you don't fortify your mind, it can be a waypoint for Satan to try to enter in. Verse 32, it says, "But I have prayed for thee, that thy faith fail not." Right, you got to have faith in Yahweh Shema Shah, because if you have that faith, you're going to believe and trust that you're protected. You're going to do the things that's pleasing to the Lord and know that he's going to protect us. Satan doesn't have dominion over us, man. As heirs and joint heirs with Yahweh Shah, Lord willing, we be of that fold, we have dominion over Satan and these demons. Okay? The Lord said he gives us power to tread on serpents and scorpions, man. All right, but we ain't really supposed to marvel in that. Marvel that our names are rather written in heaven. Lord willing, we be of the elect. There's no reason. I mean, it's not for no reason we go through the things that we're going through. All right? The strongest soldiers are getting the hardest test, man. And like the brother was going into in his video, hey, the Lord isn't going to tempt us above that we are able. The Lord told us to let go of the mortal thoughts. Put off now the weak nature. Gird ourselves up like men. All right, that's why when we stay in the scriptures, hey, we fortify our minds. You can't listen to these people in the world. But the Lord said he prayed for us that our faith fail not. And when thou art converted, strengthen thy brethren. All right, so hey, we got to strengthen one another as well, to continue in each other to endure in the faith. All right, it's not about to be easy, man, but it's worth it. It's more than worth it. All right, let's get this. 1 Peter chapter 5 and verse 8. It says, or actually, let's get verse 6. It says, "Humble yourselves therefore under the mighty hand of the Most High, that he may exalt you in due time." All right, we're submitting ourselves under Yahweh Shema Shah. We're hiding ourselves in the secret place of the Lord, in this truth. It says, and in due time, we will be exalted, because we exalt the names of Yahweh Shema Shah. Verse 7, "Casting all your care upon him, for he cared for you. Be sober, be vigilant." All right, we got to walk soberly. It doesn't mean you can't have a drink. Hey, don't get simple. All right, but that's something that you might deal with, to balance yourself out. Hey, cut back on it. All right, we don't want to overindulge in anything, that can lead to our destruction, to lead us getting knocked off our path, man. All right, and that can be many things, man. All right, because everything here is just carnal as hell, So it can bring down your vibration to an extent. It says, "Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour." Now, this applies to Satan, and it applies to Esau, man. Esau he trying to catch people slipping too, man. They introduced this Google Vero, Vio, or whatever the hell it is. This AI shit, man, that can do the videos, man. Best believe they about to start using that. All right, Esau then perfected his deceit. He gonna use that to have us saying all type of shit, man. And people gonna fall for it. But it is what it is. But also Satan, he's walking about as a roaring lion, seeking whom he may devour. He's trying to see who has chinks in their armor. He's trying to see who gonna fold, man. If you hey, for example, the Lord has had men come in this truth and have fallen out because of a woman. Falling out because of their family. Falling out. And when the Lord told us, well, hey, some of us may have to depart from some of these things. Houses or jobs or brethren or land or, whatever. You're going to have to lose different things. You're going to have to give it up. The Lord is a jealous power. He want to see if you care about him more than you care about the things that he has given you. Because ultimately, anything that you have, the Heavenly Father gave it to you. And he can take it away just like that. And what the hell are you going to do? So it's better that you trust in the Lord, man. And you march forward. Once again, Spartan mindset. No retreat, no surrender. We ain't retreating. We marching forward, man. Why? Because we want that crown. It's about that crown. These people don't understand the mission. They don't understand immortality. They don't understand eternity. They don't understand sovereignty. These people are slaves. These people are flesh creatures, man. If we be the elect, we are the first fruits. So only the elect are going to understand the gravity of what we're a part of. All right. Verse 9, whom resist steadfast in the faith, knowing that the same afflictions are accomplished in your brethren that are in the world. But the Most High of all grace, who have called us unto his eternal glory by Hamashiach Yahushua, after that ye have suffered a while, make you perfect, establish, strengthen, settle you. To him be glory and dominion forever and ever. Amen. All right, we girding up, man. Let's see. Ephesians chapter 5 and verse 15, it says, see then that you walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time because the days are evil. Man, the days are evil. All right, we're going through our little tests. We're going through our, different tribulations. All right, we're being made into those precious metals, that precious gold, that precious silver. Meanwhile, the 2/3 of our nations, they're dross, and the Lord is going to leave them here and melt their ass. But the Lord is going to bring that third through the fire. He's going to bring the elect through the fire, both physically and metaphorically. All right, metaphorically, once again, the fiery trial, that's to try us, but also physically, all right, at the last trump, where the dead shall be raised incorruptible and we shall be changed. All right, in that moment, in a twinkling of an eye. All right, when those nuclear missiles get shot from the four corners of the earth, we're physically going to be brought through that fire. Lord willing, we be of that fold. So we got to walk circumspectly. We got to be walking around. We got to be, understanding the dangerous times that we're in. Not just physically, but also spiritually. Let's get this next chapter, Ephesians 6, and we'll close it off there. Ephesians chapter 6 and verse 10 says, finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord. All right. You gotta marinate on these words. Be strong in the Lord, man. And in the power of his might. Put on the whole armor of the Most High, that you may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. All right, because they coming. The Lord said they not going to come. But he said, be strong in the Lord. You got to put on that armor so that it doesn't affect you. Because it's an all-out assault right now. All right, the Lord is bringing this wicked-ass kingdom down. And the people in it. So, man, Satan don't want... Satan had dominion, for so long. All right. As far as, these people of the world and shit like that, man. He don't really want to let that go. He is. All right, but hey, just like these people, they're going to be scrambling and scraping for shit, man. Esau don't want his kingdom to go down. Eve don't want to lose her goodies that Esau gave her for a short season, like the brother Jonathan was going into. She don't want to lose that. So guess what? They're going to lash out and they're going to show their ass, man. We moving forward. Verse 12. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities. Right. It's not against flesh and blood. All right. So when people come up on some bullshit, and shit's going on, you got to understand, this is Satan, man. You got to be able to identify that. But against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. Wherefore take unto you the whole armor of the Most High, that you may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all to stand. Stand therefore, having your loins girded about with truth. All right, this truth is man, our shield and buckler. And having on the breastplate of righteousness. We know our righteousness is as filthy rags, but guess what? Compared to you fucking filthy ass people, okay, the Lord, has favor in our eyes. And how do we know that? As of right now, we're still in his faith. All right, the Lord knows we're not perfect. He didn't call us to be perfect as far as keeping the law 100%. We keep it to the best of our ability. We need that. We need salvation. That's why Yahweh died for the sins of his people. Our Lord willing, we be able to elect. Our blood is covered by the Lamb. You know, our lives are covered by the shedding of his blood, man. It says, let me jump back to 13. I'm not sure if I missed it or not. It says, wherefore take unto you the whole armor of the Most High, that you may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all to stand. Yeah, because I might have missed that. Salakia. Verse 14, stand therefore having your loins girt about with truth, and having on the breastplate of righteousness, and your feet shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace. Above all, taking the shield of faith, wherewith you are able to quench all the fiery darts of the wicked. And take the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of the Most High. Praying always with all prayer and supplication in the Spirit, and watching thereunto with all perseverance and supplication for all saints, man. Put on that armor. I know we sound like a broken record, but hey, we in a spiritual war. All right, it's good versus evil, man. Light versus dark. But of course, the light is going to prevail, man. The righteous are going to prevail. We are going to prevail, Lord willing. Fuck what these people got to say, man. Fuck how these people look at us. Fuck what they got to say. Fuck how they look at us. Fuck what they thinking. The Lord is going to get them, man. We just got to continue to march forward, do what we're supposed to do to serve the Lord, man. So with that, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Kakodash. Double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, who rule well, peace, love, and salutations to the hopeful elect. Till next time, Shalom.